It's the Sunrisers Hyderabad led by David Warner versus Dinesh Karthik and the Kolkata Knight Riders. You're watching Lights Camera Cricket. I am Sushant Mehta. That's the big game tonight. We'll get you the lowdown on the game, but first, we just have to discuss the curious case of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is in the dock. I hate to break it to all the Chennai Super King fans, but CSK seems to be done. It's over for them. I don't think they are going to make the playoffs. I've got Boria Majumdar and Vikrant Gupta with me. Vikrant, first of all, MS Dhoni again coming in at number 6 when the match is virtually over. Outdone, outdated team, beaten by the Delhi Capitals by as many as 44 runs. They needed about 50 runs in the last over. What's going on with MS Dhoni? This just seems to be ruining his legacy.
We still have time on our hand, Sushant. We shouldn't be rushing into judgments, but yes, the performance has left so much for their fans to handle. Mahendra Singh Dhoni himself batting at number 7 or number 6, which means that he's not having that confidence on his own game. He's relying more on the Rituraj Gaikwads, the Murli Vijays, the Kedar Jadavs, who will not win them any game. They are unlucky. They had to miss out on Suresh Raina, Harbhajan Singh, Ambati Rayudu, Bravo. But this break can help them good. If he can regather himself and his team, well, 2 more victories and you never know. They at least have 1 game on the table, and I think they still have that experience. Maybe what happens is if you are a team with retired and semi-retired players, you need more time than the others to get used to the conditions.
Yep.
Maybe they'll come back, but the next 2 games will let you know whether or not they'll be able to make it to the last 4.
Boreas, retired, semi-retired players, all that is fine, but their strategy seems to be outdated now. You're waiting till the last over, hoping that by some miracle you're going to score 20 runs per over, but you're not going to do it against ace oppositions. You're not going to do it against a Rabada, Nokia, against a Shami and a Cottrell, then again against a Bumrah and a Bolt. So what's going on with CSK and especially with Mahendra Singh Dhoni?
Firstly, I want to put this on record. Nothing ruins MS Dhoni's legacy. An IPL title or a contest like this, it doesn't ruin his legacy. I mean, that has been built over 15 years. Having said that, you are absolutely right about the strategy. Now tell me, you Vikrant, will Kedar Jadhav win them a game at an asking rate of 16, or will MS Dhoni win them that game? That simple question gives you that answer. MS Dhoni played 12 balls, 12 in a chase of 175, and his team lost. Kedar Jadhav played 30 balls. I keep seeing Vikrant tweeting that what sports star can play ballebazi or something like that. That's exactly what's happening here. Kedar Jadhav will give you some nice fantasy points to go and play that game. He will not win you a game. That's what is happening. He can get you 30 ball 30 while chasing 175. He's actually falling short by 60 runs. 30 ball 30 means 120 out of 120. What does that mean? You are 55 short. That is what is happening with CSK. MS Dhoni has to bat 4. I'll tell you what they need to do. Simple. Ambati Rayudu will come back next game. If you need to, give Shane Watson 1 more or drop him. Because in the CPL, we saw what Dwayne Bravo did. He's good with the bat. He's still able to talk the ball clear. He's good with the ball. He kept bowling that channel outside off, outside off, outside off. Get him to bat 4 if need be.
Right.
So, don't rule them out. Don't rule them out. But as Vikrant said, 2 more games, and if it does not go uphill from here, then it's a sad.
And it's not just Dhoni's position, Sushant Boria. It's also Ravindra Jadeja. He's also being underused as a batsman. Somebody who plays white ball cricket for India and plays so well. You've got to use him as a batsman. I mean, I would rather have a Jadeja at 4, Dhoni at 4, and a Jadeja at 5 rather than having Ravindra Jadeja coming in at number 8 and just playing those last 5 7. And it's also a dichotomy because people are saying that Dhoni is not relying on his own batting because he's short of match practice. So how do you get that match practice? You go out in the middle. Yes, even if it's a losing cause, you go out, you play 25, 30, 40 balls. That is how you get used to the match conditions. By sitting out in the dugout, you will not get used to the match conditions.
Exactly, Vikrant and Boria. And I think CSK is done until and unless Dhoni promotes himself to number 4 or number 5. But talking about yesterday's match, let's now get you the Maruti Suzuki Espresso stylish player of the match, which is none other than Prithvi Shaw. 64 runs, just 43 deliveries, 1 6, 9 boundaries, classic hitting and no risk. Remember, he hit most of those boundaries all along the ground. Classic cover drives. He is a treat to watch once he gets rolling. But let's talk about the big match tonight now. It's David Warner versus Dinesh Karthik. First up, I want to talk about David Warner versus Pat Cummins. Pat Cummins, remember, most expensive player this time around in the IPL. 15.5 crores paid by Kolkata for Pat Cummins. But what happened in the first game? He got stick. 3 overs, 16 runs per over he gave Vikrant. 49 runs in just 3 overs. David Warner again, one of the most, if not the most unfortunate dismissals. He was run out as Bairstow smashed that ball straight down the pitch. The bowler's hand touched the ball and he was run out. So, David Warner versus Pat Cummins. That's the big match. Aussie versus Aussie. Aussie, who have you go with tonight?
Well, David Warner has to score runs. Sushant, if Hyderabad has to win, because their team was also wrong. Boria would agree with that. Their team they somehow need to have Kane Williamson back. Yes, it will mean you will have to drop one of the 2 Afghani bowlers. Maybe you'll also have to drop an all-rounder. But then you need to also bolster your batting. You need to have Bairstow, you need to have Warner, you also need to have Kane Williamson. These 3 can win you games. So having Manish Pandey at 3 and then Abhishek Sharma, then Priyam Garg and Vijay Shankar. So like you said, Pat Cummins, if he gets Warner early, game on.
Yes, Boria?
I actually don't agree with that. I don't think that will happen. I think they will play Mohammad Nabi. I thought Mohammad Nabi should have played first game. He's the best finisher. They need a finisher. Had Mohammad Nabi been there, they would have been crossed the line. He would have given them 4 overs also. I think Mohammad Nabi is underused and is under-recognized. He, according to me, is one of the best all-rounders of this format. They'll play David Warner, Johnny Bairstow, Mohammad Nabi and Rashid Khan. If you want to drop Rashid Khan, go drop Rashid Khan, but not Mohammad Nabi.
I would rather also have Kane Williamson back, Boria, because
by the way,
Boria, you told me last time Williamson is not fit.
Yeah, he's still not fit is what I've been told. But even if he was, the preference was Mohammad Nabi. I'm telling you that as well. Having said that, Pat Cummins and Warner, you asked, Pat Cummins has never been a top T20 bowler. Never. He's a tremendous test bowler. Tremendous test bowler.
How do you explain then 15.5 crores then, Boria?
Because they had a lot of money. They had a lot of excess money.
Oh, you're rich, Boria.
No.
Rich man there in
There are a lot of excess
Kolkata.
money.
The point is, Sushant, when you have a limited pool in an auction, and there was a limited pool in that auction, KKR desperately needed a fast bowler. Now, if the choice was between a Rabada and a Cummins, it's a dead duck scene. The choice was between, say, and anyone else. I mean, you think of a Jofra Archer. Pat Cummins would not have got 14.5 points.
Right. Let's talk about now KKR. What's the point again of sending Morgan at like number 5? Makes no sense, right, Boria? You got to get Morgan up.
It's the same story. Vikrant will say the same. MS Dhoni and Andre Russell. Morgan and Andre Russell will win them games, not Nitish Rana or anyone else. Andre Russell, for God's sake, get him in at the 12th over. Andre Russell and Owen Morgan, if they don't get him in 11th, 12th over, KKR is a done deal. And tell me, in fact, this is a question for Vikrant. Vikrant, you've watched cricket for 30 years. Tell me, what is Nikhil Nayak's role in that team if he's batting at number 7?
Yes, I think Boria, both the teams, Hyderabad and Kolkata, they've got the potential. I think first game, both of them messed it up. I still feel that you need to have Kane Williamson in that batting order. And regarding Kolkata, maybe one player shouldn't have played, somebody else should have played in his place, but they're not able to use the 11 properly. For Hyderabad, it's the resources, and I think for Kolkata, it's the resourcefulness of the 11 that you have.
Vikrant and Boria, I've got to wrap this up, but who do you have tonight? Who's winning? SRH or KKR? Vikrant first. Very quickly. Yes.
If Williamson is not playing, I would say KKR.
KKR. Boria, for you?
Hyderabad. And with Mohammad Nabi.
I'm going with Hyderabad as well. Well, gentlemen, see you tomorrow 6:30 p.m. It's going to be a cracker of a game again tonight. Hyderabad versus KKR. Thanks for watching and goodbye.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.